Quick introduction, my name is Brianna Ezerins. I work in luxury fashion and I soak in everything that is fashion, luxury, all the things. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we're currently in mid-August, which is the perfect timing to start planning your looks for the fall season. It's getting a little bit cooler, so I know we're starting to think about those transitional pieces that add a bit of dimension to your look. So in this video, I'm gonna take you through a few of the key trends that walk the runway that you potentially tap into for your fall wardrobe. The first trend that I want to discuss is the implementation of fur. Whether it's faux fur or not, fur was all across everyone's runway show, to be honest. From Kate's runway show to Bottega to Loewe, you saw fur in a lot of the items that walked down the runway. You saw it through fur trousers or shawls or statement jackets, and it's just a way to add a bit of opulence and texture to your outfit to add some interest as well. So how I would recommend styling this fur trend is really playing with the juxtaposition of this opulent material with more of your casual wearable pieces. So with the fur trousers, for instance, maybe wearing it with a t-shirt to balance it out, or just in general when you're having this fur trend that's more of a statement and vocal point, styling it with more subdued, minimal pieces around it that are complementary and just adds to the trend rather than take away. If you're not very comfortable with maybe having a statement fur jacket or a statement fur trouser, the easiest way to implement this into your wardrobe for fall would be probably through accessories. It's something fun. So if you're not very comfortable with adding it in a bigger way, you can add it through accessories, which is quite nice. Okay, so the next trend that is sure to be huge this year are oversized bags. I can admit that I have exhausted the tiny bags. It seemed like every season after season, it was just getting smaller and smaller. But now this fall season, we are changing direction and we are now moving towards those oversized bags that can fit our entire life in it. We saw it across all of the runway shows, and it's definitely something that I'm personally excited about because I'm tired of having bags that fit nothing. Big bags are in all different shapes and materials. I think I'm seeing a lot of the slouchier bags come back this fall season. Also ones with studs, bedazzled, every single kind of material that you could think of, it's offered, but just think bigger. But it seemed like for years we wanted to be as small as possible. We wanted something super tiny that could fit a card, not even our phone. But I think over the years, and especially past the pandemic, we are slowly moving into more utilitarian looks and things that are definitely more functional and purposeful, which is why big bags are in. So with that, let's get our big bags. I just ordered one myself, and maybe in the next couple of videos, I'll showcase exactly what I purchased. But I'm definitely hopping on this trend because again, I have tons of small bags in my collection. So I'm super excited to add in more oversized bags that definitely make a statement for fall. Personally, I love this one from Loewe. This is the largest one I've seen on the runway thus far. I love the colors, and I love that it's a little bit more of a minimal design as well, even though it's super oversized. I also love the slouchier ones that came down the runway from Kate, which comes in suede and so many different colors. I think this feels very chic and very New York. Very cool girl. The next trend we wanted to discuss is dresses. Dresses made a huge comeback this season. Usually when we think of dresses, we think about spring. This is really when it's introduced and when you're looking for those floral printed dresses. But no, we're changing our tune, and in fall, this category is going to be huge for us. We saw it with Loewe with more printed optical illusion dresses, and then we also saw it with Burberry of interesting, very humorous prints incorporated. And also Bottega Veneta too. They had lace detailing. Also, from Loewe and Bottega Veneta, they had structural dresses that were gorgeous and really accentuated the female frame. So they had ones that were more showing of the neckline or more cinched into the waist, which accentuated the curves of a woman. I think all of the dresses were amazing, and I like the idea of, you know, bringing in a category that's most known into spring, into fall as well, because it's always beautiful to pair a spring dress with high boots and accessories and your handbag, and it really makes for an overall chic look. In terms of my favorite dresses that came down the runway, I would have to say there's three, they're quite similar. I think like they're the same style, there's just slight differences, and they were designed by Loewe. Very structured necklines, and the material felt really heavy as well. And I love a formal look. I do. I feel like more and more people really need to start dressing up. I'm a little tired of the full-on casual look. So I think Loewe did a really great job in designing these beautiful pieces. The next fall trend that I would recommend you incorporating into your fall wardrobe is the color red. Now, this made a huge comeback across all of the fashion shows. Almost every designer had a distinct show-stopping all over red look that really stood out when it was among all of the general muted tones of their collection. Now, this red color could be a bit harsh, or for someone like me who gravitates towards more muted, neutral tones, it could be something very scary to tap into for the fall season. But I think each of the runway shows that you saw for fall winter 23 gave you some styling tips on how it can be integrated into what you already wear, whether that's loud colors or whether that is more neutral tones like myself. I think some of the easiest ways to integrate it is really through accessories. We saw a lot of gloves, shoes, bags. So I think that's an easy way to add a pop of color of red, tap into the trend without doing something daring. Now, I have to say, the all over monochromatic outfits that walk the runway, again, they were so captivating. So I think don't be afraid to do an all over red look. It's definitely that red cherry look that grabs attention. But I think this season, why not? Let's do it. Let's tap into the color red and really take a chance, because a lot of the designers that you saw this season definitely did. Lastly, a common theme that I think is just going to be huge this fall is this idea of opulence and luxury. I think we're moving away from more minimal designs, things that are more organic, and we're moving towards things that are more formal and are more show-stopping pieces. We saw a lot of statement jackets in feathers, in full-on sequins. We saw a lot of structured pieces that are a little bit more formal and not like the usual oversized looks that we have been seeing in the past couple years almost. And I think I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for people to dress up a little bit more and to add in those statement materials and show-stopping pieces that really add a higher level of design into your wardrobe. So that was a huge key piece. I think the way that I'm going to do it is really through incorporating statement jackets and also statement accessories as well. I have my eye on the fur shoes from Kate. I picked up the Totem leather jacket in snakeskin that's glossy, that really you can't miss it, but it still keeps me comfortable because it's more in like a neutral black tone, which I love. But yeah, I think there's an easy way to add a level of opulence into your wardrobe and dress up for the occasion. So that's it. Those are all the fall trends that I saw walk down the runway for the fall winter 23 shows. Let me know what you would tap into, integrate into your wardrobe. Are there any that I didn't mention that you saw as well? Please leave them in the comments below. And I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.